A bit of a frustrating day, and you'd be thinking the women coming up in that round would be very keen, Rich, to get going.
Yeah, absolutely. Little false start yesterday. We got a couple of heats done, and then the surf did look good, and then it just went to sleep on us. But it's not going to do that today, or we can confidently say that there's a nice, juicy new swell in the lineup. But look at this, Tyler against Tatiana Weston-Webb, and then Johanne Defay. So really interesting matchup here.
Who wants the inside?
Well, it's a weird thing. You know, you basically want to control the heat, and whether that means you're on the inside or not. But here we go, Tyler.
Tyler swinging here, and she's got some speed through the opening section. And she'll just cruise and let this one stand up. Carves down off the tail, back into the bowl, into the lip. Nice fan of spray from her. It's smooth. And again, just focusing down the line here. A hack off the top from her. Not put too much upper body in. And then a speed turn, and she'll look to find this runner section, as this wave will just keep providing. There's just a touch of wobble to it, and she'll drill in here, hits the lip and recovers that with the bent legs, and a decent way to kick things off.
Yeah, I was watching the board right there. The first turn looked really sweet, and then it kind of almost grabbed a little bit, like you said. So maybe that's just a surface, though, right? Because it's not absolutely, it looks kind of sticky when it's this glassy. But ripping into, you know, and the flow and the rhythm through the wave, like you said, was beautiful. And really, you know, kind of timing and pacing herself, not looking rushed at all. And I think Tyler will find a bigger, better score throughout this. But this is a great opener to finish on her feet.
Yeah, love these slow motion graphics here where we get to break down the style. You can see Tyler just snapping out of the lip there, but keeping that direction going down the line. Not overextending, takes a bit of a high line here. Look at the legs compressed. Comes off the bottom really hard. There's that trademark, kind of double-handed layback hack that she has made so famous. Judging the wave well here, coming around the lip. Just picking a point, now gets on that heel side rail again, drives right around. Just caught a little edge there, but tidies it up well, comes all the way through to the inside. Tags the lip again, and almost lost that. You could see the board just got away from it.
Had to come back in the dark this morning and get down to business. T.Wright landing the first blow. Here goes Johanne Defay here, and this one's running. And look for a bit of cover, didn't get real deep. What she got for us here, she's patient, doesn't get a whole lot of lip on that turn, and then looking to pull in here, and unfortunately just gets that a bit wrong, gets a lip to the head.
Hopefully she'll tidy things up, still plenty of time on the clock.
It's early in the morning, yeah. Rich.
No, we're pretty brutal in the box.
All right, here goes Tatiana Weston-Webb on the backhand, clips the lip, and just gathers that one, waiting patiently. She'll go around J.Defay, and another nice turn from her. Grabs the rail off the bottom turn, a little undecided where they go into the lip, just mid-faces it. That's better from her. And this one will keep bending down to the inside. Little flick off the rail again from her into the lip, and a really nice combo on that end section that paid such big dividends for her last year.
That was that was the surfing that you want to see, and she really surf this wave well. I mean, beautiful surfing off the bottom, off the top, you know, connecting to that power pocket in those critical sections and really finish this wave strong, Rich. I mean, this is a really well surfed wave.
Yeah, and you know, we call it morning sickness. That's what as surfers, because there is that little wobble on the wave face. But Tatiana just finding these moments here. I, in particular, love this transition straight off the bottom, back onto the bottom turn, straight back into the lip again without losing 1 ounce of speed. Very difficult to do.
The end of that wave.
Yeah, perfect. Really
was
good.
Literally perfectly surfed.
Yeah.
Which was really fun to watch.
I don't know if she could have done much else with it, but have a look at this groomed J.Bay wall. This is what we've come to want to see. Tati just tagging that lip there, driving down the line. Great timing, comes off the bottom. You can see that wobble in the lip, and she's able to pick that moment there. Just pivots well And again, keeps the momentum down the line. Love how she's getting straight back on that heel side rail, getting onto those deep bottom turns. Now she goes a bit more vertical.
Yeah,
drives it through it with power.
This is just where the wave let her just open up. And then this 2-for-1 on the inside here, where she actually belts into the corner, pushes super strong, and then deep drive straight back up into the lip right there. That's the kind of surfing, I mean, you know, and the projection, the speed that she got out of the end of that.
Oh, you get J.Defay to yourself with only 2 other people is pretty incredible.
Defay in action here. Nice snap, aggressive off the top from her to begin with. She'll be a little patient with the low line here. And then another one where she just pushes that rail through the steep section again. Much better from Johanne Defay here. And gouging on a rail. Again, just slicing, throwing some spray in that morning. Beautiful morning light. And nice rhythm to this wave, and she'll get some cover through a steep section. It's so shallow in there.
Wow. So close. Nearly found that doggy door. But that was a much better surfed wave.
Jo really lit this wave up. She looked like she had a way better flow. She wasn't between 2 minds. She actually just, okay, I'm going to get out in front of this thing and belt it as hard as I can. And she really, that sharp eye in the pocket looking really tight. You know, she's really stepping on the accelerator, grinding through turns, looking really strong, and control too. Beautiful surfing, Rich.
Yeah, has really tidied up. For me, I instantly going, and she's brought a lot of different turns there. This is live action with Tati.
Weston-Webb hits it on the heels. Wow, big section, takes it on and gets it done again. And we talked about how good she is in there and that heavy finishing part of the wave here at J.Defay.
This is on her way back out. These sets, they move down the point, sometimes not breaking on the traditional spot and giving the opportunity further down. And, you know, she's identified a wave where she's going to go, okay, I'm going to get a little 2-for-1 here, bang, bang.
Welcome back to live action from the Corona Open, J.Defay. You're looking at T.Wright here, swinging on her second wave. Powerful opening turn from her. And again, driving in the pocket, committing that rail. A lot of board underwater. And she slices through. And then patient as this one sets up here, opening up, using the full amplitude of the face of the wave. A quick snap from her. And this one will get pacey here. Let's see what she's got through to the inside. Goes up with a float maneuver to finish.
Well, this is I was just going to comment on the wind, and you know, with the first wave of Tyler was a little sticky, but look at this surface she does right here. This is ridiculous. She is just gouging out the eyes of this wave and just really ripped into those turns. I mean, there was no stickiness, there was no rails caught, everything looked smooth. I mean, that was the power hacks we love to see out of her, and that was so fun to see her light up this wave. And you know, coming off that first wave to this wave, there's just a huge difference in power and finesse and clean rate.
Yeah, great surfing there from T.Wright. This is the backup. This is the answer back from Johanne Defay. Good slash to start things off. And another clean snap. But you can see when you compare it to what Tyler was doing, his turns are a little shorter. Tyler was coming right up into the hook, but some great surfing. Now she starts to get it going. That was a better turn. And more variety here as she does the snap back. Throws that back arm into the wall, all the way down the line here, looking for a strong finish. And just tags it one more time.
Wow, Tati on a bomb out the back. Great snap, beautiful timing. Coming into some frothy water though, make it hard to ride the wave. But we saw her last year in huge frothy waves going straight to the lip. So, you know, still going to be able to negotiate pretty well through this inside section. But
absolute huge set coming through here. T.Wright having a good paddle. Look at this thing stand up for her off the bottom hard. Opens up with a big rail turn. She is going 100 miles an hour here. Big snap in the pocket from Tyler. So smooth and powerful. There's the control again from her. Ultra aggressive. Looking to pull in. Doesn't quite open up for her. And she'll S her way down the line into another rail turn just at the top of the wave on that one. Setting up here. And just keeping this speed flowing.
Oh, no. I mean, it was a lot off the tail and the fins. But you get, beautiful wave. She gets a nice opening carve. And then goes to work a little bit, but never really has that drive out of it into the end, you know? But maybe that's that style of surfing you were talking about, Rich, where she's just trying to accentuate the end of those turns.
Yeah, absolutely. And That wave just slowed up a bit through this inside section. You could see she was looking for the barrel. She wanted to bookend it, but unfortunately here you could see the intent. She was going for that trademark layback hack, so let's see what happens.
Big ripple in the face, huh?
Yeah, absolutely. You can see, look where her eyes are fixated on the lip here. Now she starts to drag that back arm and just caught that heel side edge, just extended a little too high into the lip. So she would have, at that moment, just been going, no, what have I done?
Johanne Defay on the wave behind. A beautiful wall. Setup snap. Comes down this thing. It just was insane how fast it was moving down the point. Gets a couple of great turns off, but the thing runs away without her.
And you know, even trying to pick up on little things that they were doing, technique-wise.
Absolute screamer of an opening section, top of the point. Weston-Webb here. And she will wait patiently for a section to tee off on. Little clip just under the lip on the face for her. And again, just cruising really. This one will open up here and she puts herself a bit deep. And that thing looked beautiful as it ran away from her.
Make things a little difficult for Tatiana, but let's have a look at the replay. Streaking down the line here. Just waiting for that moment where the wave slows down. Now it does. She gets to work. Quick snap to start things off. Love how she just does that little check bottom turn, check fade, gets right in the position there.
And it will be T.Wright who will avoid the elimination rounds. T.Wright getting good numbers on the board, showing us some strong surfing. A finalist here last year. And that connection with the wave will continue. Weston-Webb and Defay will have to go think about the elimination round while T.Wright goes straight to quarterfinals. We're underway here. Surfs come to the party.